Hello, thanks for joining us. Oskar and I were out for a kind of late season pheasant hunt, and we can say that the pheasants are still out there. There was one cackling, and we got to see one flush, real distant. I don't know what pushed it out. It wasn't us, but anyway. So there's a couple pheasants still roaming around that are be out here for another day. But truth be told, I'm kind of sick of pheasants. I'm kind of sick of birds, I guess. Let me rephrase that. I'm tired of cleaning birds. So I got a freezer. It was a good season. We got woodcock in the freezer. We've got bob whites, some grouse, some gray partridge, pheasants, and a couple mallards. So yeah, successful. I'm tired of plucking birds. So, and I've really been craving red meat. So I need to stop and actually get some steak or something other than bird. Well, it's early December. Still have about a month of pheasant hunting. Goes to the 5th of January, I believe, this year. Anyway, Oskar and I are out hoping we stumble across a pheasant. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. He's been birdie a couple times, but no birds at the end of the trail, so I don't know where they flew to, but haven't really seen a pheasant yet. I'll give you some shots of Oskar working the field, if I can turn my camera around. Come on, Oskar, hunt up pheasant. I suppose if a pheasant actually flushes, this camera is going to be dropped. Whoop. Figure it out. Where'd it go? It's not there. Nothing? Alright. Keep going. He found a mouthful of feathers, so could have been a bird that had been sitting there a while. Lost a few feathers. But there's no carcass, no remains of it other than a couple feathers. Where's that pheasant? He's a running. Let's go. All right, figure it out. Figure it out. Where's that bird? Where'd that bird go? Anyway, we are at the end. I guess there's a couple days left of the muzzle loading gun season for deer in Wisconsin. So it's a nice time to get out because there aren't very many muzzle loaders except the diehards. And I'm not going to interrupt their hunt for the most part. And we can see if there are any pheasants left. So there was a distant cackle in this direction, but I'm not sure we're going to find it. Could be in the marsh. There's a lot of wet area still. It's not frozen over. Parts of it are, but not all of it. Anyway, we'll see if we can find that pheasant. Come on, change direction. Thank you. So we didn't really, but something pushed a pheasant out and got a distant flush way beyond gun range. Not sure what was going on there, but got a glimpse of it anyways. See if we can actually find one in the same zip code. We got a couple weeks before winter actually comes. We've had a couple snowstorms, 3 I guess. And then we had some 40-degree weather and it melted. But the ground is kind of soft right now on the top, but it's got some ice formed underneath. Let's go on this hill. Get enough water? Huh? Get enough water? Doesn't taste nearly as good as the swamp muck, does it? Yeah, little swamp muck. Just like Louisiana perique. We'll go through there. There's grasslands beyond that little copse of trees. It was kind of wet and thick. Nice woodcock territory, but no pheasants. Anyway, we're headed in that direction. Thought I was about to drop the camera there and grab the gun, but nope. What do you got? It's not a bird, I don't think. It's not there anymore. Huh? What do you got? Let's go this way. If it was there, it's gone now. Come on. So it'll support 75 pounds, huh, Oskar? All right. Good to know. Good to know. I'm not going to try. My boots are still dry. I'm going to keep it that way. I am smoking a Nørding. This is the 2013 hunting series pipe. This is the Red Fox, and it's probably my favorite pipe. It's got a acrylic. Where's the lens? There's the lens. Kind of a Cumberland-esque acrylic stem. That looks really nice on this pipe. And in it, I am smoking some Virginias treated with pond scum. Guillotine sliced, ready to rub, not ready rubbed. It is Bayou Slices. This is a McClelland. It's Blakeney's Best was the line. And this particular tin is from what, March of 2015, so almost 10 years. And thankfully the perique has died down. I can tolerate it. I don't. Several years ago, I think it's several years ago now, whenever Sutliff brought out that crumble cake, the Virginia perique crumble cake, that's when I took an aversion to perique. I had smoked through a tin of that and was on my second tin when something just hit me and said, this is awful. I can't smoke this anymore. It just became repugnant. And I tried periodically to smoke periques, Virginia periques that is. I can tolerate it in other blends, like some of the English blends that have a bit of perique in it, or there's some burley blends, there's some aromatics, or American style aromatics like Revelation, holiday mixture, stuff like that. I don't have a problem with it in there. But Virginia and perique is not a good combination. As I said, this Bayou Slice, it's toasted. It's got about 10 years of age. I think the periques have calmed down. The Virginias are nice. I enjoy it. Would I enjoy like just the Virginias, like the Tawny Flake version of this, better? Yeah, probably. But the perique isn't repugnant in this. So small steps to being able to smoke perique again, I guess. Not that you care. News: Sutliff is closing. McBaron's is closing, being swallowed up by STG. That's too bad because those are some of my favorite blends, aromatics, the match blends, like the Ready Rubbed and the Balkan Sobrani match blends are awesome. So I've put in a few orders for some of that stuff, and one of them is lost in the mail, of course. Apparently it went into Indiana, out of Indiana, back to Indiana, and hasn't been heard from for a week. So hopefully that pops up somewhere and actually gets delivered, because it's not the money anymore, it's the tobaccos I'm after there. But we shall see. Anyway, hope you have gotten whatever you need to get from the Sutliff supplies before that's no longer a possibility. Kind of sad. I know there've been others. House of Windsor is gone. Lane Limited was absorbed by STG, and the U.S. operation shut down quite some time ago. And yeah, their blends just aren't the same. They're okay, but I still have some of the American-made versions, and I haven't really felt the need to buy any of the newer STG stuff. So that's out. Now they've gobbled up McBaron and Sutliff, and they're going to essentially just shut those down, or you might have a couple SKUs that carry over. Hopefully things like Capstan and St. Bruno's carry over. Some of the McBaron line, there's some of those that I like, but I have plenty in my cellar. Sutliff, those were kind of my go-to aromatics. A lot of them I liked. And they're, as I said, they're English blends and they're match blends. Were quite enjoyable. Revelation, Edgeworth Ready Rubbed. Yeah, you're bored, Oskar. Anyway, good season of hunting. It's coming to an end. We're in the midst of the end of the muzzle loading season for deer. I think there's a couple days left of that. And then we get into another long week of gun hunting for antlerless deer. So I won't be anywhere near the woods during that. And then the gun hunting seasons for deer end for a little while. So I hope to get back out for some really late season grouse before everything closes down in first week of January. So that's it. Hope you all are doing well. I'm going to smoke this Bayou Slice on the way home and think about what I'm going to do next. So hope you're doing well. Take care. And perhaps we'll see you sooner than like 8 months or whatever it's been since the last video. Take care.